Hi guys and welcome back. Now we missed John Wick in theaters and we didn't review it when it came out, but we were hearing a lot of great things about it. So I went ahead and caught up with it on Blu-ray and we're going to tell you our thoughts about it.
Alright, so like Matt said, we had to catch John Wick late on Blu-ray, but I watched it for the first time last night. Matt's the one who saw it in Walmart and bought it, and so we're just gonna give you our thoughts about the movie. I guess, Matt, why don't you start off?
So John Wick is a return to form for Keanu Reeves, who is very popular from the Matrix series, and he recently starred in 47 Ronin. We didn't catch that one. And he was in, Francis Ford Coppola's Frankenstein, and it's like a return to form for Mr. Keanu Reeves. Now, John Wick was directed by the stuntman. It is, hold on, just one.
Chad Stahelski.
He's the stuntman from The Matrix, so he knows his action. And let me tell you something, this is a fantastic action movie. It is, Keanu Reeves portrays John Wick, the title character, who is haunted by the death of his wife very early on. And let's just say Theon Greyjoy pisses him off in not the right way. And
I cannot see his name's Alfie Allen, right?
Alfie Allen
without saying, Rick, I'm Rick.
I'm Theon Greyjoy. And he pisses him off in not the best way. So John's out for revenge. And guess what? John was the ex-deadly assassin that was hired by Alfie Allen's or Theon Greyjoy's father. And it is just a
Viggo Mortensen.
Yes, it is just a thrill ride through and through. Just very, very interesting and original premise.
Now, see, one of my problems with this movie is the plot, but we have to remember this is an action movie, and they kind of they don't hang it on that much. They're kind of presented like we don't care about plot. It's just for the thrills. And I mean, the action scenes are perfect in this movie. The choreography is fantastic. Everybody knows what they're doing, and Keanu Reeves doing most of his stunts. He doesn't look a day over 35. He's actually around his 50s. Mm-hmm. This guy is agile, he's quick, and he seems like the world's most deadly assassin, just a little bit older.
He can lead an action movie, which is incredible because you see guys like Liam Neeson who can't lead an action movie anymore. I mean, Jesus Christ, have you guys seen Taken 2 or Taken 3? I mean, he can't lead an action movie. And this guy is 50 and he's still leading and he's still putting butts in seats. And like I said, very interesting premise of the assassin. And there's a part where he goes to the hotel in the movie and it's a hotel full of assassins and they're talking about making a sequel. They already are we're making a sequel. And a lot of people are wanting this hotel. If you see the movie, you'll understand why. Very mythological in quality. John Wick's world is very interesting. It's very, like I said, mythological. And John Wick is just an all-around badass that we can root for. And like you said, great choreographed action scenes. They term the phrase gun fu in this because he fights like kung fu, but with his gun. He shoots people while fighting. It's very interesting, very stylistic action, and there's a lot of judo elements thrown in, a lot of karate, and a lot of gunfighting, and all in all, it's just a fantastic action movie, and it's a breath of fresh air because honestly, there's so many biopics that are coming out recently that I'm glad I can turn my brain off and watch John Wick, which was certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes.
It even says on the cover. I mean, this is what you're gonna get. It's just mindless action, but you enjoy the action. There's a few dialogue scenes that I was a little put off by, but the acting actually from the guy who plays Viggo, Theon Greyjoy's dad, was really good. I think he was the best actor in this movie. Keanu, I mean, he didn't have a great acting role, but you really enjoy him when he's fighting, and that's what he does best in this movie is fight. And it really lives up to all the hype it's talking about. And the gun fu is just so interesting to watch. I mean, this guy's getting headshots while he's karate chopping people in the throat, and it's fantastic. I want to go back and supercut all the times I saw one of the assassins, throw a guy over their shoulder on the ground and just shoot him in the face with the gun. That happened 1,000 times. But it was really enjoyable watching just guns a-blazing. I mean, there's so many bad action movies that it's nice to see one that doesn't really care about plot. It's just devoted to the action scenes, and it excels at that.
I think honestly, my whole thing is like, I think that the plot is actually interesting because it's very human, very relatable, and it's very sweet. I was telling you that it looked like the beginning of Up almost in this movie, which is kind of weird to compare these two movies, but it's a very sweet plot and he's a very relatable guy, and I think Keanu, it's a return to form from him. He says in the movie, and I can sum it up the best way, he says in the movie, yeah, I think I'm back. And it's like, yes, you are, Keanu. Thank you for being gone since The Matrix, but thank you for coming back because John Wick was incredible. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it, I recommend buying it on Blu-ray. This is what I did. I just went there, never saw it, bought it on Blu-ray. I totally recommend you doing that because John Wick is an exciting action movie. It's so fun, and this is one of those movies that I hope gets a lot of VOD viewings.
Now, I'm not gonna say I don't think you should go out and buy it. I think renting it would be a good idea because I could understand for a lot of movie lovers this not being their cup of tea. But if you're just the average moviegoer, this is your film. Like, this is what was made for you. It's a really good action film, and I think that it's worth checking out for sure. So what did you guys think of John Wick? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content.